Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me. This is going to show my sales for this week. We had a total of $840 in sales. We sold 21 items, and so my average sales price came out to $40, which I'm so excited about. I feel like I'm back in my groove of sourcing, not on a volume-based business model, which I was doing when I had an assistant, but now I am back to myself. So I'm really trying to focus on working smarter and not harder by picking up fewer items that have a higher sale price kind of thing. So we will see that, you will see that as we move along. Our first sale to package up is this Ann Taylor floral print midi length dress. Really pretty floral print with a metallic stripe throughout. Very feminine with the ruffle hemline and shirred sleeves. Also the midi length is very flirty and feminine. So I listed this dress at $35. This I picked up at the outlet, the Goodwill outlet, pretty recently. I probably paid like $1 to $1.50 for it. It is relatively lightweight. So I did pick this up knowing that it probably would sell lower, but I can't resist getting newer Ann Taylor pieces that are in flawless condition because they do sell quickly for me and consistently, which when this is your full-time job, those two things mean a lot. That's the kind of stuff that pays the bills. So yeah, I did want to get this. I listed it at $35. Someone offered me $20 within a month of being listed, and I went ahead and took that. My earnings were $16 and my profit was around $15 on this dress. So I'm happy with that. A quick sale. Okay, moving on, we have my best sale in quite a while. I was so excited about this. If you recently watched my thrift haul, you would have seen this. It is a vintage Y2K 90s Vivian Tam printed nylon stretchy pull-on maxi skirt with an Asian print. I believe that's a Chinese dragon towards the bottom. This sold, I mean, this could not have been a better sale. So I listed it at $250, and within 5 minutes I was offered $225 for this skirt. So obviously I did accept that. I purchased this from the Goodwill outlet and it is pretty lightweight. I paid around $1 for this. So my earnings after Poshmark took their 20% platform fee came out to $180. And my profit was around $179. So I'm ecstatic with this sale and I hope the buyer loves it. It is so cool. It really is, you know, like a rare, hard to find piece because it's true vintage. It's in mint condition. And I mean, it just aligns with the current trends so well. Let me double check that. I already triple checked this label, so this is like a quadruple check. Yeah, that is the username. And you know what? I am going to, so even though these Tyvek envelopes are waterproof, I'm just going to add an extra layer of protection on this purchase by putting it into a plastic bag. I don't love to include plastic in my shipments, but you know, if I'm making a couple hundred on this, I want to make sure it gets to the buyer in safe condition. And I mean, it is, you know, a true vintage piece, one of a kind. So that's another reason as well. And then I think as one more precaution, I am going to tape my shipping label down, which I don't usually do. I just stick it on there, but I do not want that label coming off of this envelope, which has never happened before, but you really just cannot be too careful. So we have our plastic wrapped skirt. Put it into the envelope and seal it up. And I might add a piece of tape across the adhesive as well. So we are secure here. And I will be getting a receipt for that package. If you guys have been following me, you know that my post office hates to give me receipts, basically hates to accommodate me as a customer in any kind of way. But if I ask them for a receipt of like 5 items or less, they basically have to do that. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, actually we have a hat next. Oh no, dropped our bag. Let me pick this up. Okay, our next sale is this hat, sun hat from Nordstrom. This is also recently in the haul. It has burnt orange linen ties that you can self-tie. So I'm just going to set that in my box number 7 that I have lined with a piece of paper. I also did stuff the hat with a piece of paper just so that it keeps its shape during transit. I picked this up from the Goodwill outlet mainly because it looked unworn. It's from 2023. And I think it was like it was February 2023. So I guess it went through one summer, but I don't think anyone ever wore it. It's really cute. The materials are good with the tie being linen. And, you know, Nordstrom is a pretty reputable brand for clothing and accessories and whatnot. And so I listed this hat at $28. I was offered $25, which I took very soon after listing, like within hours of being listed. My earnings were $20. I probably paid a couple dollars for this at the outlet, so my profit was $18. I love picking up lightweight accessories at the outlet because you do pay by the pound, so you know you pay less for them. They're easier to list. I don't typically look up stock photos. I don't measure like a lot of scarves and stuff like that. So very fast listing, very fast photos, and the return usually is great. Okay, same kind of thing here actually. This is a pretty lightweight canvas tote bag that I also grabbed from the bins. The brand is Aviator Nation, which is a huge bolo. There is a very high demand for this brand across the board. And this bag actually sold for full price of what I listed it for, and I listed it at retail price. So these sell for $28 on Aviator Nation, but I do believe that the Malibu, California graphic was sold out, so you couldn't buy this from aviatornation.com. They did have, they had Venice, California in this canvas bag, but not Malibu. So maybe that's why mine sold for full price so quickly. My earnings were $22.40. I paid about $1.50 for this at the bins, and so my profit came out to $21. So again, I didn't have to find stock photos for this. I just very quickly flat laid it, and I can just put my measuring tape on the actual bag and take photos. So yeah, incredibly fast listing process, and I mean, you know, a $21 profit, that is awesome. That also sold within hours of being listed. Okay, now this dress is Tracy Reese, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. This is gorgeous. It's a linen silk blend printed dress, like fit and flare dress. The print is like watercolor floral, and then it's like a grass lining or hem, bottom hem with a scalloped design to it. So pretty, so feminine, very girly, very like garden party kind of vibes, or like baby shower vibes with the pastel colorway. So yeah, I love this. I listed it at $65, and I would say within 2 months I was offered $44, which I did accept. My earnings came out to $35.20. Like I said, I did pay $2 for this, and so my profit was $33.20. So yeah, really high quality piece, being silk and linen, all natural materials, gorgeous print. And Tracy Reese and obviously Anthropologie are very well-known, reputable brands. Now we have more of a boutique item here. This is Andre by Unit. gorgeous lightweight rayon pullover floral embroidered poncho blouse top. The size tag was cut out at the neck, but the care tag did have a size 2X on this. This did have a few like minor flaws. It was just like disturbances in the fabric, not holes or anything like that, just like disturbances. I don't know how to explain it or describe it other than that, but they really were not major. I did obviously take photos of them, and I just listed this a bit lower than I would have otherwise. If this were flawless, I probably would have listed it around 30, just because it's plus size. The embroidery does kind of elevate it a little bit. People love ponchos, poncho cut blouses and sweaters. That is a huge cut of clothing that has always sold very well for me. But with the flaws, I listed it at 25. Someone liked it, and so my PosherVA sent them out a $22 offer with discounted shipping, and they did accept that, making my, I'm doing too many things at once, making my earnings $14.62 and my profit $12.62. So for a slightly flawed item, I'm happy with that. Once again, everything adds up. Okay, another boutique item. This one is, I would say, a little bit of a higher end boutique. Chloe Dow boutique in a size 3XL. So I said in the haul video, which this was included in, that I believe this designer is based in Houston, and someone confirmed in the comments that she is, and that she was runner-up, or she won a season of Project Runway. I need to look it up, but either way, she was on the show Project Runway. She did really well, and she is Houston based. And so yeah, I absolutely love this shirt maxi dress with a plaid printed front, rolled sleeves, and then a mismatched floral print on back. It's new without tags. It still has the extra button attached. So yeah, this has so many sellable features. It has pockets, it's lightweight, the seasonality is phenomenal. It's that boho kind of vibe. Shirt dress, kind of like I was just mentioning with ponchos, shirt dresses is another cut of clothing that always flies out of my closet. I think it's because, you know, they're collared usually, so they're a little bit more presentable, a little bit more kind of dressy, but still very comfortable, very practical. So I listed this at 40, and it sold for full price within like a day or two of being listed. My earnings came out to 32, and my profit was around 30 on this dress. So excited for this sale. Someone at the bins, she was so sweet, actually handed me this dress. It had a tiny little surface spot that I just kind of like scratched off when I got home, like very quickly. It was really nothing at all. And so yeah, I'm so grateful that she handed me this. And she said she watches my videos. So if you're watching this now, thank you so much. That was very, very kind. Okay, now we have a sweater by Eileen Fisher, tried and true brand, size large, very boxy, oversized bodice, loose knit. This is like the epitome of coastal grandma, beachy, boho, linen. It is 100% organic linen. Laggin look, anything that is a linen material, I usually do add in Laggin look as a keyword, because that is a very searched for keyword, and a lot of Laggin look items are made of linen and cotton, natural materials kind of thing. Grab a new Scotch tape here. This is actually another very fast sale, which I was kind of surprised about, because Eileen Fisher can sometimes take a very long time for me, but again, this has like basically every sellable feature going for it that it could have. The seasonality is perfect right now. It's a size large. It's a good color. You could wear this with jeans or white pants. It was in excellent condition, 100% organic linen, is a great material, and Eileen Fisher is a very reputable brand. Her resale value definitely does not match up with her retail value. Like this sweater probably originally cost, I would guess, like 150 to 185-ish. I listed it at 38 and was soon after offered 32, which I accepted. My earnings were $25.60 and my profit was $23.60 on this sweater. I picked this up from the Goodwill outlet as well. So yeah, don't expect to make back, you know, 100, 130 from that sweater. It is a very good bread and butter brand that sells consistently for me. But, you know, it's more in that, I would say, like $25 to $35 range. Okay, now we have my bread and butter cut of clothing to sell for spring and summertime. Lightweight kimonos. So the longer the length, the better. The more boho the print, the better. And the more like details, the better. Like if this had embroidery or tassels or beading, that definitely would make it command a higher price. But this one is pretty basic. It's just lightweight, printed, it's a rayon. The brand is Woven Heart, which this probably only retailed for $30 max. So I listed it at 25 and I got an offer of 20 very quickly within just a couple days, which I accepted. My earnings were 16 and my profit was around 15. So again, you know, you sell a couple of these, 2 or 3 of these from the bins. You have like $3 into 3 kimonos and, you know, you end up making back $45. I mean, that's a huge win-win. I just put these on my mannequin and take very quick pictures. I don't measure them because the mannequin kind of gives you an idea. And I don't find stock photos because that's just extra time. So yeah, very fast photos and listing on this guy, and they really do help to supplement your sales. Okay, now we have a new tags dress. This is from Old Navy. Really pretty feminine floral dress, size 3X. It's their cami dress, and it's a maxi length, lightweight rayon, adjustable straps. So I actually received this in a mystery box from Courtney, who is Magnolia Thrifts here on YouTube, and I'm not sure the order of videos that will be uploaded, but I either have just recently uploaded an unboxing from Courtney, who is again Magnolia Thrifts here on YouTube. Go give her a subscribe. Go check out her channel. She's so fun. She does a lot of like thrift hauls and thread up unboxings. But yeah, she recently sent me two huge boxes and one smaller box. And I unboxed everything on camera that either was recently uploaded or will be uploaded soon, but it was so fun. I love when she sends me stuff. And this Old Navy dress was in a mystery box from a while ago, but I didn't get it listed until recently. So this was a fairly quick sale. I would say within maybe like a month and a half. I listed it at 22. Someone liked it, and so again, my PosherVA sent them out a $19 offer with discount ship. They did accept that. My earnings were $12.22, and my profit was somewhere around $10 on this dress, which I'm happy with. It came straight to my door. I did not, you know, spend any gas or time sourcing it, and it was, again, a very quick listing. Okay, now we have a bundle of 3 items. This was a full price bundle sale, which are basically my favorite things ever. So first off is this Aviator Nation graphic sweatshirt. This one is from Venice, California. It had a small flaw on the front. It looks like maybe a little bit of paint or something, but obviously I did note that. I knew that it wouldn't really hold it back from selling quickly, and it did not. All 3 of these items sold within a day of being listed. So very fast, good sales here. Second piece is this gorgeous 100% silk scarf. This was definitely one of my favorite pieces from the thrift haul. It's so high quality. The colors are so vibrant. And I just love this. This could be Johnny Was, and I would totally believe it. It's just so, so pretty. I hope the buyer loves this and wears it often. I added keywords into this like artsy, art to wear because of the print and colors. Even like lag and look. And so lag and look is a German word, I believe. I'm almost positive. And I think it loosely or directly translates into layering or layered look. And so yeah, it's basically like just lots of layers in natural fabrics that are very loose, kind of artsy cuts, almost like asymmetric hemlines. So you could wear like a linen tunic dress with a linen loose wide sleeve jacket on top with 100% cotton lightweight scarf layered over that, and that would be a very lag and look style outfit. Okay, third and final piece in this bundle is this really cute sweater that I picked up based on style. So it has kind of a pleated puff sleeve. I really liked the black and cream stripes. I thought that was a very classic look. And it has oversized tortoiseshell buttons on the front, which I think is just so cute. And it was flawless. I don't think this was ever worn. So happy to grab this from the bins. I probably would not pick this up at regular Goodwill for $6. Just because the brand can't really carry it, and you know, it is kind of just like a basic bread and butter boutique kind of piece. The brand is Q&A, which is nothing to really look out for. I purely picked this up based on style, and I'm happy it sold well. That encourages me to continue picking up pieces that are in excellent condition that I think are cute. When I'm sourcing and I'm picking up based on style, you know, it's mostly stuff that I like. It's kind of not arbitrary, but, you know, subjective, I guess you'd say. And then if it sells well, that kind of grows my confidence to continue picking up pieces that are a similar style to that. That's just kind of how reselling works, is, you know, you kind of do a shot in the dark on one thing, and if it goes well, you do more of that. If it doesn't go well, if this cardigan sat for a year and a half, you know, I would fine-tune my sourcing skills and probably not pick up something similar in the future. So when the three of these were added to a bundle, the bundle price came out to $150. I do have a 15% automatic bundle discount off 3 items or more in my closet. And so that brought the bundle price down to $128, which is what the buyer paid. And so after platform fees were taken out, my earnings were $102. I paid around $5 for everything. These were all very recent Goodwill outlet pickups. And so my profit on this bundle was $97. Okay, now we have another 3-piece bundle. I'm going to grab the largest USPS box that I use, box number 7 for this. And our first piece is this gorgeous purse. And yeah, this sold within just a couple days of being listed. The brand is Pure West by Cheryl Long. So cool. It has genuine leather materials, kind of a Western, eclectic, artsy style. I love this. I think it's so cool. Anything that's like weird and quirky like this always sells so well for me. So I knew I had to get this when I found it at the bins. Second piece is this midi or maxi length dress by Beach Lunch Lounge. Floral print, size large. This would be so cute for 4th of July because it is red, white, and blue. And this also came from Courtney in a mystery box. So shout out to her for sending some adorable pieces my way. Beach Lunch Lounge is a pretty consistent bread and butter seller for me. I know you guys have been telling me in my comments that it is now sold at Walmart, but I mean, that's okay. I'm still down to sell it if it still sells. And yeah, it does pretty consistently for around, I would say that $18 to $25-ish mark. So that was our second piece. And then our third piece I am going to wrap in paper because it is pretty heavily beaded up top. That is one reason that I did get this, because of all the gorgeous beading. This, I could not do it justice in pictures. It is so beautiful in real life. The beading is heavy, and the body of the dress is also a really nice, soft, stretchy, comfortable material. So yeah, this is just a really nice piece overall. Very kind of beachy, great for summer with just some little sandals and a bag. The brand on this is Joyous and Free, which I had never heard of. I did get it again based on style and quality. Honestly, the quality felt really high on this. I believe it was made in Indonesia. So when the 3 of these were added to a bundle, the price came out to $131. And I was offered $105, which I did go ahead and accept. I have had the Beach Lunch Lounge dress for maybe like a month to 2 months now. So I was ready to move it out. The beaded dress I've had, I would say, about a month now. So yeah, I did accept $105. My earnings were $84. I paid around $7 for everything. And so my profit was $77 on this bundle. Okay, now we have another kimono, same kind of thing here, longer length, open front, really cute, like mixed prints, almost like a color block of mixed prints. And this, I believe, was one size. And a subscriber actually sent this to me in a mystery box of inventory. So yeah, that was super exciting. I've actually sold this exact cardigan in the past, or kimono in the past, and it sold quickly for me the first time I sold it, as well as this time within just a couple days of being listed. I listed it at $25, was offered $20, which I accepted. My earnings were $16. So thank you so much if you're watching this for sending this to me. I'm so happy to have found it a new home. I hope the buyer loves it. It is really cute, honestly. You could wear this as a swim cover-up, or, you know, just with a little short outfit for some lightweight layering. Add my thank you sticker. I'm going to trim this. Okay, moving on. We have a 100% linen dress. The brand is C Valentine. I picked this up primarily based on material. Linen sells so quickly for me in summertime. Made in Italy, so the quality is decent. It also has these really pretty tasteful sequins. They're like clear sequins at the neckline, which I thought just kind of dressed it up a little bit. It was in flawless condition. It's a nice classic shift style dress. It has pockets. Even though I have no idea what this brand is about, that really does not matter to me at all, because I knew I could market this pretty strongly. I can add in a ton of keywords. Again, lag and look. This is a very true to the lag and look style. It's also a neutral color, which I do consider a sellable factor, because neutral colors appeal to a wider audience than, you know, if this were like a hot pink dress. So I listed this at $32. Someone liked it, so my PosherVA sent them out a $28 offer with discount ship, which they accepted. My earnings were $19.42. I paid around $2 for this at the Goodwill outlet, and so my earnings were $17.42. I've had that for, I would say, like 3-ish months now. Okay, second to last sale here is a no brand tank top. So yeah, I picked this up because mainly the embroidery is very boho and it looks well done. Like sometimes embroidery, if it's like a cheaper kind of piece, it's like loose or coming up on the item. The threading is kind of coming up, but this was all secure and I liked the colorful print to it. The inner tag told me it was a size large, and so yeah, I went ahead and grabbed that. My list price was $22. Someone offered me $18, which I went ahead and took. My earnings were $14.40 and my profit was $12.40 on this tank. So I think that's pretty good. Once again, everything adds up, and I did not obviously look up stock photos. I didn't know the brand. So very fast listing here. Okay, and then our final sale for today is a 2-piece bundle. First off is this New Tags Anthropologie dress. This is so pretty. It has a novelty print with either cheetahs, or I think those are cheetahs, yeah, and butterflies, parrots, a scalloped trim. It's from Anthropologie's house line by Anthropologie, size small, retailed for $148 US. So I purchased this at regular Goodwill. They did have it priced up to $20 because it is New Tags and they saw the retail price, but I still wanted to get it because I knew that I would make a profit on it and that it would be an easy listing. Second piece is this sundry leopard printed sweater, size 0. I recently grabbed this from my family thrift center outlet for $2. So yeah, both of these sold within a couple months, probably within a month of being listed. And you know, when my cost of goods is generally low, like I do shop a lot, primarily at the Goodwill outlet and the family thrift center outlet. So my cost of goods is generally no more than $2. I am able to stop into regular Goodwill here and there and just pick up really whatever I want, even if it's priced up, because when you average my cost of goods across the board, it just brings, you know, like this $20, when you average it with everything, it brings that down basically. As long as it's going to sell, you know, pretty well, I don't have a problem paying up because across the board my cost of goods is low, if that makes sense. So when the two of these were added together, the bundle price came out to $85. I sent the potential buyer a $65 offer with discount ship, and to that she countered me at $50, which I went ahead and just declined that because $65 with discounted shipping was pretty much my rock bottom price for this bundle. And so yeah, when she countered $50, I declined, and then she countered again with $60, to which I countered at $64. So she did accept that. My earnings were $51.20. I paid $22 for both items, and so my profit came out to $29.20. So yeah, I'm also okay with paying up at regular Goodwill because it's just easier to source there. It's more organized, it's more clean, it's less crowded kind of thing. So yeah, all in all, I am happy with that sale. And with that, we are finished shipping for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.